perhaps my mic is working now, I'm not sure. Planning to actually do my mic or add my mic, but it's a bit hard to respond to anything when you don't have a mic. Oh yeah, and the music is really loud. I'm on it. Gotcha. Because it's loud for me as well. Hoppa. Should be better right now. Okay, so I wasn't planning to do a stream. Well, I thought it would be fun to do a stream, and then I realized how much work a stream is, and I'm just gonna do it for like a little hour. Because I have a kid now, which I have to put to bed, at least feed it. But I thought I'd just build and, you know, just audio, music, build stuff. But it's really annoying because you can't respond to chat. But I gotta set it up right now. And I hope the audio is good right now, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a bit low right now, I'm not sure. But so yeah, we're building this fortress real quick. This is not something totally new or different. I just want to, I haven't played the game in like, well, a long time. And before I'm going back to my Dutch East Indies series, I just wanted to like, get a feel of it again. So I thought there's this island in the Caribbean where I visited last year, and I thought, you know, it's really small, so maybe I'll just try to build something inspired on it. And for the first time actually the second time in jazz history, this would actually be modern. So I'm not planning to do like a 1930s or anything like that. Just building this small island for a bit, and then I'll go back to the real stuff, to the Dutch East Indies again. So this is based on Stacia, or Saint Eustatius, and this is Fort Oranje, which is really nice actually. I was surprised in how good condition the fortress was. I built so many fortresses in the game, but this one I'm gonna try to make to actually look like the fortress in RL. So, yep. You could make it the entry for the what? Gozu's contest? What's that? I've absolutely no idea, man. There's a contest? Okay, this doesn't look like a bastion at all, but oh, there are not that cornered actually, so that's quite okay. I got a picture of what I'm building in the top corner. By the way, let's see, let's connect these two. Whoop. So I reinstalled my PC, and I successfully copied a save game, I think for the first time in my life, so it's quite happy about that. The save games are all still safe, which almost sounds like a pun. But yeah, the playset I'm using for this is fairly similar to the one I'm using for the Dutch East Indies, because, well, this is also colonial, kinda. The contest gives a strange server, it's a detailing contest. Oh, I should look into that actually, that sounds fun. I never did a thing like that. Never really were much contests in Skylines, were there? Okay, this didn't work. Anyways, let's first do the gate then. Bring in the gate. And then I see I have to lower these two. Hey, I didn't know it was terrain I made this asset myself, and I'm now realizing I made it terrain conforming. Wow. Wait up, the entrance is in the corner. No. Ooh, I'm rusty. Yeah, I doubt I have enough time to join the contest, but perhaps well, I don't know. This week I'm not that busy for once. Okay, what's local custom? Oh, I put everything in local custom. Damn. Creators hidden? No. Oh shit, I put everything on custom, of course. Oh, it was called Fortress, as noticed. Because there are more assets from this one, yeah. Just wanted to check how they looked. Nope. And I got these as well. These are done by me, but can I make them lighter? Hold up. Perhaps if I put them in PO, or I just keep them darker. I can do that. Because this is the shape I'm looking for, and so like that there's oh, you lost your credit card, and congrats on the new job, but losing a credit card is rough. Well, I got mine stolen last year. It wasn't fun to get it all sorted. But luckily it was in the US, and the US are crazy about lawsuits, so let's say I got out better than before. Hey, music stopped. Put up a new playlist. Oh, let's do this one. Oh, this sounds like a jazz music. Okay, the whole shape I'm building is so off. That's super bad. And I just wanted to... Let's see, can I just... Because I don't need to have the bastions. I can perhaps also connect these two. Just got this. Come on. Oh shit, that works. No. Yes. Sweet. Okay. Just raise it a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Should be an extra corner here, actually. I can, right? I can add another one. Oh, wait up, that's this. Hey yo. Nice. Hey, DP Sweats, welcome. It's been a while. So it's just gonna be a short stream for once, but this will work. Oh, I really like those houses, so let's see what we got. I got loads of assets, and they're all okay. I need that wall for later. Nope, but I like it. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are all the customizable assets, right? The box liking, yeah. Should throw them out. I never used them. The idea is really good, but they're too complex for me to be using. Oh, these are perhaps perfect. Oh shit, they are perfect. Oh, I can BO them, yes. What's the difference actually? Is the roof colors the difference? No. Oh, it's the roof ending, okay. It's the shape. Alright. I'm also looking at pictures of the building on the second screen now. So the back side of these houses are wooden. It's interesting. Hi Jazz, glad to see you play the game again. One question for you: is Oranje the same as orange in English? Or do you have some other? No, it's indeed orange. Yeah, that's right. That's why with the European Championship we all love to dress up in orange in Holland. It's kind of strange actually, because often you see national colors, and well, people dress up in their national colors, right? But we dress up in the wrong, basically dress up in the wrong colors. And yeah, I see in the chat it has to do with the royal family, the House of Orange, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this sucks. Oh, wait up. This doesn't suck, perhaps, as much as I thought. No. Bottom layout changed. Bottom layout. Can I... Because actually what I want is that this building is above the door. Because that's how it is in RL. Maybe just do it like this. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay. Then add this one right next to it. Are these props? No. I can't change the colors, which is kind of annoying. Oh, but I can of course make this one darker. Fixed. Good, good, good. It's a cool look. So if I want to complete this within time, I have to work quicker. Another one. Another one. Oh. Forgot that menu existed actually. Alright, that one is gonna be right here. And then there's gonna be another one right here. Oh, the wall asset. Honestly, either someone gave it to me, but back in the days, that sounds really like I'm old, but there used to be a they called it like the Black Marketplace. It was on Titan's Discord. I think it's still there. And people dropping assets they never released. And someone dropped this whole wall back. And it's actually quite fantastic. I like the colors. I don't know why it never got released on the workshop. And it's such a shame because it's a really good asset. This is too wide. I don't like it. And this one is shorter. I'm gonna add shutters later as well for more details. On this speed, I'm never gonna finish it in time. It actually looks very similar to the Great Wall in China. Oh, wow. And you mean the asset of the actual one? Okay, I need more buildings. Oh, there was a shorter one. Huh. That's fine. And now I'm gonna try something. I'm not sure if it's possible. Convert to PO. I just only need the roof. So oh, my shortcuts are all different, so every time I'm using PO now, I mess up. Anyways. Door. Just not sure how I'm gonna fit in everything. Maybe at least be a little bit smaller than the actual one. And it already is a tiny fortress. So. Okay, pavement. We need pavements. Pavements. All. Surface. So my idea was for this build. Perhaps I'll live stream more on this map as well. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but then perhaps I can keep the Dutch East Indies series for my because the FPS is getting really bad, and then I can use that one for my my actual YouTube series, and I can use this one because it's just a small island to do some live streams sometimes. And my idea is with this is to make it look like it is. Okay, so Statia is a part of the Dutch Empire, or Empire. I think it's called Empire, or Kingdom. Kingdom was the Netherlands. That's the right word. Basically the same. In which pretty much I think there are about 3,000 people, more or less. And there's not much there. It's very scarce, and it's just there's history there, a lot of it. Also a lot of slave history. But nowadays it's just part of the Netherlands, but it really is. I don't think it is like, to put it like very business-like, if it is beneficial. Like there's no real money coming out of it. It just costs money, but it is a good island to visit and to dive, and it has a great coral reef, and it does, I think, some oil export, but it's not like I wouldn't go there on holidays, honestly. I was there for work last year, and I ended up in a hurricane. We flew in, and you can only fly in from Sint Maarten with really small aircraft. And when we arrived, I mean, they promised us they wouldn't leave. And I think an hour after I arrived, they told us, oh yeah, you can't get off the island anymore. The aircraft's left because the hurricane is coming, and good luck. But what most people do when you go there for work, you stay at Sint Maarten, and Sint Maarten, or whatever you like to call it. So my bags were in my hotel in Sint Maarten. I only have because I'm a photographer, I only have my camera with me, and thank God a phone charger. And then we had to wait out the whole hurricane before we could do anything. So I got stuck there in a hotel for like 4 days, and they boarded it all up. It was pretty bad. And we just set out the hurricane, and a couple of days afterwards we could fly out. So it was quite an experience. Also honestly, was quite an interesting experience. I mean, actually it was the second hurricane I witnessed, but the first one was the big one in Sint Maarten, which was really deadly and really bad. This one wasn't that bad, but the problem was I got stuck, and all my travel itineraries sucked, and I didn't have any clothing, nothing with me at all. Oh yeah, the map, by the way, let me show the map. I made it today. So this is the volcano. I just made a rough map. This is where the town is going to be. Here's going to be a little harbor. Here's going to be an airport straight over. And in our real life, there's an oil terminal here. Oh shit, yeah, the music is Mario, right? My idea is to just make a town and then make it like add real modern things, which they don't have in the real life, but add solar panels instead of. I don't know. I was wondering when I was out there how they got their power supply on those islands, but add some windmills, some solar panels, and that kind of stuff. I mean, that sounds fun, right? And a modern airport and resorts and hotels. That was my idea with this series. Not sure if it's gonna work, but hey, boy Andrew, and oi, Luxa. So no, this one is not historical. This one is gonna be actually my first intentional modern series. Yeah. Although I am starting with the old fortress. So this is there's not much modern stuff yet. But it's nice if I have a game which I can just start up, live stream a little bit, and just stop whenever I want. The airfield has they have the island has an airfield, but the biggest aircraft land there are like what is it? I I think the planes are called beavers or something. I'm not sure. Some animal. Otter, twin otter. That's the aircraft type. Oh, so basically, I just saw some assets here. Basically, a small two-propeller aircraft. But I want to make it big enough for 737s to land. That was what my plan was, anyways. Let's see. There's some house spec there, but that won't fit anymore. I need like a house here. Floating commercial airports? What? I don't know. I never heard of it. Oh, growable I need, of course. Let's see. Is this what I'm looking for? Kinda. Perhaps. Oh, this one is actually quite close to the building I'm looking for. Got so many assets now. Because my Dutch East Indies assets are also still in this pack. Because I was lazy. Never be lazy on your assets, people. It's a nice one. I did like that Stagia. That's how we called it, Stagia. Has a very cool specific architecture. Well, specific architecture. It's colonial Dutch, but you didn't see, those are rare. West Indies colonial Dutch, I think would be the best description. It kind of looks like those buildings in southern US, like in Louisiana and those areas, like the with the wooden front porches with balconies above it. Yeah, we're going for this one. I think the path is vanilla, but I'm gonna put decals on top of it. Perhaps this one is just a bit too small, so let's change that up. Now I'm not sure if my shortcuts for PO are still there. Yeah, there will be cannons. I got some cool cannons by Peter Bear. And this one is raised in RL, so cool. As you said, build a nice city, or city I have to build to make a test map. Yeah, the making a YouTube series forces you. I never did one neither until I started Zild, my first YouTube series. And that's when I was like forced to do one. I'm not saying I made any really nice cities, because I think everyone has this. At some point you just get bored of it. But I did finish some, and that's I'm quite happy about. And this one, like a small city like this, I never make cities actually. I gotta be honest with you. I make towns. Like it's not anything large ever from what I built. But having a YouTube series really forces you to finish it. Felicitas 2000 subscribers. Oh, thanks. Yeah, super cool. I was like, I'm still surprised so much people are turning up every time I'm playing the game. It's honestly always mind-boggling to me. I'm just like, right now I'm just messing around. I'm having fun, but it's there's so much better people at this game, but still surprised how much people turn up. It's really cool. Really thankful to. Never really expected to have like any form of following on YouTube. So I'm gonna use this one to make it Come on, notes. Yep. To make it look similar like the rest of the build. No, don't delete it. Oh, that's kind of nice. No wheelchair ramp. No. No, I'm afraid not. No, this is this island won't be very wheelchair accessible. I'm afraid. It's kind of funny. Now I have a kid. I walk with a stroller, and I never in my life walked with a stroller before. And the moment you have a kid and walk with a stroller, you realize how many or how not many ramps there are to walk up with strollers. Like now I have more like appreciation for people who always are pissed about not having any accessibility. But yeah. Anyways, this looks kind of nice. We need some pillars on this building, and I want to add a door. Do I have door assets? Let's see. Of course I have door assets. But will it fit? Will it fit is the question. Exactly. Perfect. And pillar. I also have to like... I mean, I'm Dutch, right? So I don't speak English every day anymore. So this is good for my English again. To just talk English. I have to go to the UK in 2 weeks, so it's good for my vocabulary again, because it has been a while. It's kind of funny also when you think about it, that you have like this whole... I know you guys probably have this as well. You have some words and shortcuts you always use in Find It or Move It, or Find It. No, Find It. To find certain assets. And I'm still afraid when I start playing CS2 at some point, that I have to relearn that whole vocabulary. Is that a word? Vocabulary? It is now. A small ship. Maybe make a small ships. Yeah, they're gonna be a port. Yeah, it's gonna be because this island will be dependable on ports. Actually, it's the only way. Yeah, airplanes and ports. Nice. Bit big, but doesn't matter. Oh, what I know. I can just copy paste this. Oh yeah, do you guys use... I think one of the difficulties is to find that once you have too much assets, it's hard to remember the keywords and location of the asset you want to. Yeah, do you guys use the keywords function in Find It? I always forget. Nope. Let's finish this first. This one is higher, of course it's higher. Don't need them there. Up you go. Server size 2. Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's really smart. You may say that your builds are not the best, but you're the only one who this kind of builds realistically and surprise you don't. Well, the other one I know who does this is Titan, but I really appreciate the words, man. Thanks, but my issue is that I am way too inconsistent for YouTube. That's why my subs always stay low, and I don't know. Sometimes I wonder this myself sometimes as well. Why isn't it? Why some people have such big accounts? Funny, I started like the same month as Dirty H. And Dirty H is one of the best YouTubers now, so it's pretty cool. But see his view count, it is absolutely insane. And the largest view counts in the community are the people who were just playing the game years and years before most of, well, the current streamers did. I mean, I was kinda late to the party. If we talk about this is cool, right? Yeah. I was late to the party on the whole streaming or YouTube series. I need a big. What's the other one? Landscape, right? Here, for example, this was one like landscape. I just got that dialed in my head that there is an asset which I can find by typing landscape. And not planter. Although it is planter, I know this one I have to search for landscape. Quality over quantity. Yeah, and I just I upload when I'm in the mood. Like there are times. I mean, I travel a lot for my work, so there are times I just aren't able to do it, and I'm not gonna move night and day to try and upload. I find it very fun, but it is still it is a game. I mean, it's not my livelihood. If it was my livelihood, I would upload way more. And sometimes you feel inspired, sometimes you don't. I have whole periods that I don't feel inspired at all. And for example, now I'm starting traveling again. I'm like, oh, I want to build this and I want to build that. This build was on my mind for a year. Like this would be my small build. That was the idea. Okay, so we need to decal this stuff up, and that's gonna really change the whole look of this. This is strange. Oh, that's because the wall looks. My mind is really messing here. I want to make videos. Not enough time with school. Nah. It shouldn't take up time, which is important, more important for other stuff, right? That's why I was fairly lucky that when I made seasons for the first time with the Dutch East Indies, and like I stopped the season and my kid was born. So I'm happy that I had some kind of closure in that series. But when you start a YouTube series, you want to keep going and you want to move forward, and you don't want to like digress or. But that's hard when you have a job or a study or school. I think I'm going for these cobblestones. It's a Caribbean build. The island is called Saint Eustatius. It's between Saint Kitts, Saba, and more well known is Saint Martin, which is also near, and it's a Dutch island. It's part of the. I think on paper it's actually a municipal, so a town in the Netherlands. That's how I think in jurisdictions it's done. But it's former colonial, and they decided to stick with the Netherlands. So they had I think it was in 2014 or something. They gave the decision to the Dutch islands if they wanted to be autonomous or want to be part. And most of them are in some way are still part of the Netherlands, but these ones are really part of the Netherlands. It is very similar to Curacao. It has a lot of, very similar. No, it isn't actually, but it has cultural crossovers with Curacao. in form of architecture and that stuff, no. Curacao is very different. So you have the upper, we call it the upper Indies and the lower Indies. I think everyone calls it like that. This is part of the upper Indies, and Curacao is part of the lower East Indies, or West Indies, or Caribbean. I don't know how they call it. It's always very confusing. I'm always scared that I say something which is very offensive to some people, but I think what I just said was right. I used to visit Curacao every year. Yo, did you? Where was that? On holiday? I am also visiting Curacao about a couple of times a year, most of the times now, because my work is also in Curacao. Actually, on all the islands. I was on this island for work as well, but this is the one less visited by Dutch people. It's great for scuba diving. It's one of the best spots in the world for diving, especially in the Caribbean, because it's so shitty populated. Or so empty. The thing is, what I just told you, that I left my stuff in Saint Martin. The problem is that people don't go to scuba there, because you have to wait 24 hours after your flight to go diving. But if you go to these islands, you probably visit them for one day, so people don't go diving there too much. So it's still like a hidden gem on diving, and this island could be so touristy. If only they had the meanings to become a tourist attraction. So, your boy Andrew, would you do? Would you say Yantiu or Mambo, or would you go to the smaller islands? What's the best beach? Hey Damar, welcome. I always stay at Yantiu. I don't know why. I just find it nicer. Mambo is just like party beach, right? The big stone staircase. Yeah, that's Mambo. It's more. There are more parties there in the evenings than well, Yantiu as well. But first time I visited the Dutch West Indies, it was so confusing to me because there were also Dutch stores. Like it was so Dutch, and people, like I was just weirded out that after 17 hours there's this small place in the world where people just act exactly like there are restaurants which were in the Netherlands, stores which were in the Netherlands. I thought it was really, I don't know, it felt kind of weird. I thought it felt very colonial, but also very fun in a good way because people are super nice. Food is really great. So yeah, I love going there. Just wondering, can you put decals on top of decals? Like when you PO it? Kind of trust you has to go down. I almost fell down on the holder. Let me. Hold on. That sounds like the more nicer beaches, like further away from the city. It's kind of big, is it? these are the ones. When I see palm trees on the workshop, I always think they need more of those brown leaves, because palm trees always look really great in the game, but in real life palm trees always look kind of shitty. Well, more like with the brown leaves on the bottom. Although these are really pretty. I like them. It's more secluded. Yeah, I know the one you mean. That's I think that's Grote Knip. You can, it's in a bay, and you can also really, it's really good for snorkeling. Park lot and walk down. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've been there. Off topic, but would you ever do a video on how you make assets? The one you always turned out great. Oh, that's nice. I could. It's a long video though, because it's quite a big process to make a asset actually. I learned myself making assets from the City Walk, City Wall videos. I think he did them specifically for City Skylines. But I don't mind. I can make a video. But again, it is quite a process. So I'm not sure how I can put it in one big video. Hey, Groot Knip, yes, nice. Which are the ones? There are some I really enjoy. These. Yeah, learn how to make assets with it. Nice. I think my assets are not even that special. I make them very basic compared to lots of other asset creators. But I tend to do a lot of time in my textures and less time in 3D details, which I try to save like time, not so much save on RAM or anything, which other asset creators are way better at. Me too, but some more insights on texture and modeling would be great. I've been making assets for a while, but only released like 2 ever. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah. The only thing which make me wonder, I don't know how you guys look at it, but so the state of the game right now, CS2, is confusing for me, to say the least. Are we going to switch to CS2? Are we not? Who is? Who isn't? I am in the group with people with all the early accesses and that stuff, and the as an asset creator as well. But I really want to switch to CS2, but I'm still not convinced, and I think nobody is. So do you guys think it is worth the effort? Is it worth making a whole video on creating CS1 assets while we are going to switch to CS2? I've been not up to date lately with the state of the game, so I'm or CS2. I see there, kind of saw on Twitter there's some massive progress with Find It being added, but I'm not sure. I think the big thing for me on assets is making making one special building takes ages, but if you make a couple of buildings in one series, so to say, that's where you win loads of time. So I use, like, I try to make, I can show you guys. So for example, I have I've got loads of assets. You see all these assets, I think most of them, like there's a whole series of assets I created, and if I look at the textures, I just started off with one texture. For example, these buildings are almost the same, right? These two. I just changed the details a little bit, and I created one roof texture for the whole series. And probably if we're going to look at the texture, where is it? Yeah. Oh, this is not good for my 1 hour. See the texture? So there's bricks, concrete, tile. Then I go to the other texture, this one. See? Brick, concrete, tile. It's pretty much the same one. I just added these white lines. And most of the details are the same. I just keep space to add a little bit more or less in details. I'm trying to use that as much as I can now, because you can reuse textures. And this is very old, but in my more modern buildings, like I think this whole series, they all use one exactly the same texture. All these buildings. So that's a trick I would focus on. Just make one building and make small alterations to it. See, it's still far away for asset creators. Yep. I know, just heard more bad news about CS2. I'm making several German neoclassic buildings, all sharing the texture with different variations. Yeah, great. That's what you need to do. No, from what I gather from other asset creators, we are not in luck for a long time with the current game. So I don't expect anything from it soon, to be fair. Kind of looks nice, right? Only I find the tiles so clean, but I have no real solution. So again, you can't, I can try, you cannot put like a decal on a decal, right? Or can I? Did I just... I thought I did it before, a decal on a decal, but I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, we need trash. And perhaps some cannons, some monuments. I know I have one. Cool. That one kind of looks like the one in the middle. Oh, you guys don't see the image. I put the image in the screen, right, in the corner. But I have it on a larger scale on a different screen. This one kind of looks like it. I think the real life was a commemoration that Karel Doorman, the Dutch... No, not Karel Doorman. Michiel de Ruiter, the Dutch greatest war hero, general, or admiral, manned this fort for a while. Cool fact about this fortress. During the American War of Independence, the Dutch gave arms to the Americans, because we are like forever in a war with Britain, or I mean, we're not friends with Britain, right? So, or we never were back in those days. So we used this island to trade arms. And at some point, there's also a plaque on one of the walls when you're on the island, on this fortress. This Dutch ship, American ship came in, or like an free American ship came in, And this fortress gave off I think a 21 gun salute, which you only do to a nation. So this was the first moment a foreign power replied the 21 gun salute, and thereby like accepting the Americans of the United States as a foreign power, so as an actual country. So we were the first one, which happened in Fort Orange on Saint Eustacia, which is pretty much the only big thing that happened. Theodore Roosevelt visited the island later. I think back in the just before the Second World War. What? Yeah, it has to be right. Now I'm doubting when he visited, but anyways, there's a plaque there commemorating the event, and I think he put it up there. So, the more you know. This isn't going nicely. This should be... Oh, is it because of this building? Nope. Yeah, I think so too. 1990. Yeah, he died before the, of course. Yeah. I actually read his his memoir or his oh yeah, I think it was his memoir or a book on Roosevelt like last year. So I should have remembered, but anyways, we're gonna fix this with a. Are we gonna fix this with the stairs, or am I? Oh. I like that I was trying to like tell a fact and then I forgot about how the fact ended. Hold on. I'm reading now that his family also lived on the island and had property on the island. So apparently there's a link with them, because the airfield of Saint Eustatius is also called F.D. Roosevelt Airport. But that's Franklin, right? That's the other Roosevelt. Ha! President Roosevelt had Dutch ancestries, and in 1939 presented Saint Eustatius with a plaque, recognition of the first official salute of the flag of the newly declared independence of the United States. Members of the Roosevelt family lived on Saint Eustatius in the 18th century and had possessions on the island. I'm always messing up the Roosevelts. You know, I'm gonna be honest about CS2. You know what I really don't really like? That they went with the whole cartoony style. And maybe that's a hot take, but I like the realistic look of the game more. Like, I love when I see screenshots of people on Twitter where I at first don't realize it is in CS2. Especially people who make Japanese cities. They are unbelievable. Sometimes there's so much detail in them. That's what I love. And I don't know why, but the whole more cartoony look, it's not really my taste. And I'm still hoping people will make mods to make it look more realistic. Oh shit. What the hell? Oh shit. Yo, Jolie, are you... Wait up, are you are you who I think you are? Are you W Tiger? What up? I'm always forgetting your game tag on the workshop. Did I, like, forget your name? Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, I'm ashamed. Now I know. I hope you're good, mate. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, and I got your plane for my project. I'm gonna show you soon. There's something. I'm trying something really cool. I'm trying something 3D, not which is not. Skylines. But I'll tell you later when I restart the project again, because the project is on hold because of the child, of course. But I like that you're still making assets. I just saw your new, what is it? South Korean fighter, I think, which looks super cool. I think it's 4th gen, probably. Not sure. Okay, this is done. Well, the fortress is almost done. It kind of looks the way I wanted it. So I'm gonna make my own deadline. So a couple more, like 10 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day. Because then I need to prepare for bed and help my wife. But now we have a start of this map, so we can do more. That's the good news. Fortune Fortress. A Taiwanese fighter, that was the one he built. The fact this fortress has so many benches gives away that it's probably heavily subsidized when they build it. Make it more accessible for tourists. There's also no cruise ships going to this island in real life, so that's also great. It's a great start for a new project, though. Need some stairs up the walls. Oh, this is a good idea. I have an idea. How is your thesis going? And I don't know how it is in abroad, but how? What's your deadline? Or do you decide your own deadline? Well, I could make stairs like this. I can put the cannons on top. Currently in late September, early October, that prevents sometime. Nice! You wanna work in aviation, right? Or, yeah, you're studying towards aviation, so I assume you're gonna work in aviation. I think Boeing will probably have lots of jobs open with all the planes breaking down. Or the bad PR prayer. Maybe that's more... Hey, this looks really cool, actually. This was a good addition. And it makes sense with the guns on top. This is nice. And then perhaps... Now I'm thinking about it. Copy. Reason. Hey, where's my... Oh, I need to paste it first, right? Is that it? Okay. H. It's the most important button I never knew about. Hoppa. Oh, I like it. Close to some period that I really completely shut down my stream and really focus to finish all the work. Oh really? That's Andrew, I never heard that before, honestly. That sucks. I did reinstall my PC last month because it was getting so slow. It was all cluttered with years of, well, stuff. And the game runs so smooth now. But it turns out you can just copy everything, and Skype finally helped out for me, because I know everyone loves Skype, but I'm just super stupid with if it comes to computers. But Chameleon is a champ. He helped me out big time. That's not the one I was looking for. Oh, there we go. The problem is that my boyfriend wants to play games with me, so I play other stuff with him instead of cities. Yeah, I have a PS5 as well, and the good thing with, well, I play like FPS shooters, and sometimes I play Held Let Loose, But the good thing is that like games like Call of Duty, which I play with like my friends, they always really bore me out at a certain time. So then I go back to cities again. I had an issue that random assets started disappearing. That's also one of the reasons why I reinstalled. And I play everything local now, which is also really helps. But that's like 20 gigs of assets, so you have to be a bit patient. Oh shit. Don't need those. Yeet. I know the stairs doesn't make sense. So maybe not place it, one would say. I don't know why it's there. Oh, it's like this, or I guess. We'll just put it like this. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Oh, there's a small munition dump there. I still have time. I can do this. No, I won't. Oh, maybe... Do I have those assets? That's like exactly the building I'm looking for. That's insane. It's probably something totally different, but it looks... Oh, it's fantastic. Cool. Sometimes you're lucky. I'm pretty sure that's ammunition storage for the cannonballs. What stairs are those? Let me check. They are called wooden stair. I don't know who made it, but it is in the workshop. I've seen it in the workshop. It's not a local one. Is that the corner one? Yeah. I just... Nowadays, everything, when I don't know, I ask Chameleon. He knows everything about this game. It's absolutely insane. Such a nice dude. Did so much help. That looks cool. This is the part of the game I love the most, like adding those small details. It's so much fun. I can add that one here as well, I'm pretty sure. That's superb. No one told me, but I have to. I hadn't said it at all. Maybe add a little bit of trash. Found the stairs. Nice. These are the things I can never add in my builds. But I so want to, so finally I can add ACs to buildings. Some time ago, I was also want to make a fortress too, but I think I gave up with some half-finished work and got something good. With some graphic mods. Ah, sucks. I made like the world's largest fortress collection on the workshop. I'm sure. I have like multiple different fortress assets available. So if you ever do it again, just type in Jazz in the workshop and I got you covered. Still, oh yeah, I know what's missing. There's one big thing missing. Of course, there needs to be a flag. Oh, some weeds. Yes. I still use relight. Yeah, I should also change. But I don't have weird things at all, actually. Honestly, I'm quite lucky. I never really had big troubles graphically anymore. But I really need to upgrade my system. This one's getting really old. Do you actually, Joe, do you actually still play the game? Or do you really only use it for asset creation? Because I do have a extra playset now, which I use for asset creation, and I got one for... I never really did that, but now having two playsets really makes it all easier to switch between the one you use for the game and the one you use for asset creation. Sorry, I was looking at the time because I gotta wrap it up because I have to go to bed. Because when you have a child, you have to wake up really early because childs wake up really early. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's not a super bad start, honestly. I think it looks pretty cool. Next time I'm gonna build the surrounding, and there's something really cool in the actual town. It wasn't able to be inhabited because there was no fresh water on Synstasia, so they have this really cool system where they collected rainwater flowing down in like some small bassins. It's like a waterfall system, and the moment they built that, it could be inhabited. That's when the Dutch started to live there. So yeah, that sounds like a cool idea, which I want to incorporate right next to the fortress. But it looks kind of like the fortress. I mean, It's not one-on-one, but we're close. It is a little bit smaller. I didn't add the big towers, perhaps later, but yeah, it's got a vibe to it. And we got plenty of space to fill up. It's basically gonna be one big island with resorts, but so guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It won't be a schedule, but I reckon later on this week I will be online again. It's actually nice to have a successful build in the evening and chat it to you guys again. So cheers for hanging out with me. I don't really have a good ending story or anything. I just want to say thank you, and we'll see each other next time. I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna kill the stream. Sorry for the probably annoying piano music. Gonna fix that next time. Alright guys, have a nice evening, and we'll see each other next time. Later.